We just got some fantastic news in regards to the Ben Johnson to the Chicago Bears sweepstakes. So I'm going to talk about that with you guys here. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Would appreciate that. Let's hop right into it. So this is coming from Tom Pelissaro, NFL reporter. And I'd like to just say Tom Pelissaro is one of the best guys out there as well. I know we don't usually talk about him like where we talk about Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, but man, he's right up there. Deserves a lot of credit. Very plugged in guy. And he was on, I believe, Good Morning Football with Peter Schrager, and he was giving updates on the coaching searches. And man, oh man, you got to hear what he had to say about Ben Johnson. But I basically got the transcript here for you guys on what Tom Pelissaro said, and he said the following, and I quote, "The job that comes up more than any other in regards to Ben Johnson, of course, is within the division with the Chicago Bears. I am told that Ben Johnson is intrigued by the job, and when it comes his time to interview, he is going to listen. You got a lot to like in Chicago with Caleb Williams, the raw talent there. They got a ton of cap space. They got extra draft picks, big market. They're hoping to break ground on a new stadium in 2025. It's not to say that's the only job Ben Johnson would consider, but if you were asking me right now, Peter, where does Ben Johnson end up if he takes a job? Right now, I would say your best bet is in Chicago." So that is end quote right there, by the way. That is music to my ears because it is a legitimate, true source of a reporter, and Tom Pelissaro was very plugged in, like I mentioned, saying that, hey, the Bears are in the driver's seat right now for Ben Johnson, and if they do their job of selling the Bears' job to Ben Johnson, he will take it. And to me, even though, maybe this isn't breaking news in terms of, kind of what we've been hearing, like Ben Johnson to the Bears has been like very much the hot topic. It just gives me so much more satisfaction knowing that, hey, legitimate reporters out here saying that this is the top option pretty much for Ben Johnson. And it makes all the sense in the world. So I love that. And I think that, it is literally for the Bears, Ben Johnson or bust. We're talking about, guys, I don't think we realize this. Like, this is probably the most accomplished OC that we've seen, come up for a head coaching job in a long time. In a long time. I'm talking about a guy who for 2 years has turned down head coaching jobs with like the Panthers, with the Commanders. Like, who does that? If you truly think you are elite, that is when you do that, because there are only 32 of these jobs in the NFL. It is the best of the best, the elite of the elite. And if you're willing to turn it down not once, but twice, that must mean that you think you are that damn good to be able to do that. Because the opportunities will always be there for you. And that's the case with Ben Johnson. He's been holding out for the right opportunity. And this is the right opportunity for him. Like Tom Pelissaro mentioned, you got a young quarterback in Caleb Williams with all the potential in the world. You got cap space. You got draft picks, right, that you can use to invest in the offensive line so that you can hopefully get some semblance of what they got over there in Detroit so you can protect Caleb Williams. And you have a big market, which a lot of teams can't offer that. And if that's not enough for Ben Johnson, I don't really quite know what is. Honestly speaking, if I'm the Chicago Bears, I've said it multiple times, I'll say it again. You go ahead and you tell Ben Johnson, Ben, what do you want? We got it for you, because if you want to get rid of Poles, we can let you bring in your own GM. You have full reins here. I'm telling you, if the Bears don't do it for Ben Johnson, somebody else will. Somebody else will. So this is fantastic news, and a little more of a nugget for you guys that Tom Pelissaro mentioned. I think the preliminary interview process with Ben Johnson can start if the Lions get a bye week, right? So if they get the number 1 seed and they beat the Vikings in week 18, they get the number 1 seed, then there's a bye week that the Lions get in which Ben Johnson can potentially start interviewing with the Bears, and this process can already start. So I cannot wait, man. It is my guy here, Ben Johnson or bust for the Chicago Bears. So let's make it happen. Don't mess it up, Chicago. Please, I'm begging the Bears organization to go ahead and get this man for the job. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.